When Jesy Nelson shared a video crying about her twin daughter's shocking diagnosis, it caught everyone off guard. People were not ready for how emotional and heartbreaking the story would become. But there is something even more heartbreaking. The warning signs had been there for months, but doctors missed them. It was something Jesy's own mother noticed that finally led to the truth. A truth that changed everything for their family. Jesy, who used to perform on big stages, welcomed her twin daughters, Ocean Jade and Story Monroe Nelson Foster, back in May. From the start, nothing went smoothly. Her pregnancy was extremely risky. She had to spend weeks in the hospital, fighting a rare condition called twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. This happens when identical twins share a placenta and the blood flow between them is not balanced. If untreated, it can be very dangerous. Jesy had emergency surgery while still pregnant and spent 10 long weeks in the hospital. When the girls were born at just 31 weeks, she thought the worst was over. But even after taking them home, life did not get easier. First, the girls seemed okay. Yes, they were premature, but the doctors told Jesy and her fiancé, Zion Foster, not to worry. Premature babies reach milestones slower, they said. So Jesy tried to believe everything would be fine. Then her mother noticed something unusual. The twins were not moving their legs as much as they should. It seemed small, but this was the first clue to a much bigger problem. Jesy took the girls to the doctor, but the first response was dismissive. Doctors said everything was normal. Imagine feeling that something is wrong with your child and being told otherwise. But Jesy could not ignore it. As weeks passed, problems grew. Feeding became harder. The girls struggled with something as simple as eating. Appointments piled up. Finally, after months of stress and worry, Jesy and Zion got the news that would change their lives. The twins had spinal muscular atrophy type 1. Spinal muscular atrophy type 1 is a serious disease that attacks the nerves controlling muscles. It weakens muscles across the whole body, legs, arms, neck, and even the muscles needed to swallow and breathe. Doctors warned Jesy and Zion that without treatment, their daughters might never walk or gain enough neck strength to hold their heads up properly. They said the girls would face severe challenges and that without treatment, babies with this type of spinal muscular atrophy usually do not survive past age 2. Time became the enemy. Every day mattered. Jesy and Zion rushed Ocean and Story to Great Ormond Street Hospital for Children, one of the best hospitals for treating babies with spinal muscular atrophy. Treatment had to happen quickly, and thankfully the girls received it in time. Jesy said clearly that without the treatment, her daughters would have died. No sugarcoating, no softening the truth, just the harsh reality. Even after treatment, life did not get easy. Jesy suddenly had to learn medical care she never imagined. She became like a nurse, learning how to use breathing machines, handle feeding tubes, and manage complex medical equipment. The hospital became her second home, appointments filling her days, nights, and even weekends. The life she had imagined, full of normal childhood moments, was replaced by hospital visits and medical routines. Jesy described feeling like she was grieving a life she never got to have with her children. That is a kind of sadness that is hard to explain, mourning a future that never existed. Every parent dreams of watching their child take first steps, laugh, play, and grow. For Jesy, those dreams changed in an instant. Instead of playgrounds and birthday parties, she faced hospitals and treatments. Her journey did not start here. Her pregnancy had been traumatic, with constant fear and emergency interventions. She could not even enjoy being pregnant, constantly worried about losing one or both babies. And just when she thought the nightmare was over, the spinal muscular atrophy diagnosis hit like a second wave. Despite everything, Jesy chose to share her story publicly. She wanted parents to notice warning signs early, because early detection can save lives. She urged others not to wait if they see something unusual with their children. Time matters when it comes to spinal muscular atrophy. Her goal was not sympathy, it was awareness, and maybe even saving other children from going through the same trauma. Jesy's hope for her daughters remains strong. She refuses to accept the worst predictions and believes her girls will defy the odds. She knows the challenges ahead, but she focuses on what they can do, rather than what they cannot. Ocean and Story are alive today, and every small milestone is a victory. The response to her story has been powerful. People everywhere, fans, parents of children with spinal muscular atrophy, even strangers, have shown support. Some shared stories of their own children with spinal muscular atrophy who lived far beyond what doctors predicted. Others want spinal muscular atrophy testing to become a standard check for newborns so that children can get help as early as possible. Jesy's story has opened conversations about medical support, disability, and the strength families need to face devastating news. What makes Jesy's journey even more remarkable is how it contrasts with her life before. Fame, concerts, and public attention had prepared her for scrutiny, but nothing could prepare her for hearing that her daughters might never walk. She is handling it with courage, honesty, and determination, showing that love can push people to do unimaginable things. Ocean Jade and Story Monroe are more than their diagnosis. They are two little girls with personalities, smiles, and a mother who will do everything to give them the best life possible. The road ahead is full of challenges, hospital visits, treatments, and constant vigilance. But they have something no disease can take away: a mother's love and determination. Jesy's story is about finding strength in the darkest moments. It is about a mother refusing to give up, choosing hope, and fighting for her children no matter what the future holds. Her love does not let the diagnosis define her daughters. Instead, it fuels a journey that shows how strong a family can be, even when life throws its hardest challenges. Through every hospital visit, every sleepless night, and every difficult appointment, Jesy's commitment to Ocean and Story never falters. She focuses on life, love, and small victories that remind her that even the hardest journeys can have moments of joy. Her story is not only inspiring but also a reminder that courage and hope can shine even in the darkest times.